Looks like the ads are over and I can say hi. Hi, chat. Hi, 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 hi. Hello. We doing the gaming. Hi, Dito. Thank you for the dailies. I just fucking responded, bitch. Like, damn. 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Hi, hello, welcome to stream.
I may or may not have played way too much of this.
Hi, hello, welcome to stream.
Uh. I I have a problem. I know. I'm obsessed with this game. It is fun. Hi, Nebu. Sparkle! Where is Fei Xiao? Wife! I love Sunday so much, chat. Also, chat, just a reminder, on the Farina video, there's free merchandise for you to go get. But 1 second. Helia, can you see that, by the way? Don't... Huh, no, nothing. I'm asking Helia a question. We'll be right back, chat. We're just gonna let this play, and I'm gonna mute myself, and I will be right back. Because I gotta deal so they get home. I am back, chat. Robin. Hang on. Firefly. Sunday over here just producing billions. Boothill now suffers with a stiff neck. They shall, Robin, Silverwolf, Robins. If you're currently worried about the giveaway because you don't live in the United States, we ship across the country. Wife gets all the presents. Ooh, I got Jade. What? This is hurting my brain. Hello, Welt Yang. I'm so confused. Not published it. Fuck you. I'm... Ugh. Okay, okay. Hey, Hawkeye Starro, keep this game forever, and you'll have my heart. Marcy, hi, baby. Finally!
Hi, hello, welcome to stream.
I... I thought I had Jiao Cho, don't I? Oh, he can only go in here. I like that there's a collect all button. I love my wife, chat. There we go. I should probably level up Dan Hong. Woo! Oh, I got a Sunday and Robin one. That's so cute. Thanks for the fish, fart face. Thanks for the dailies as well. How you doing, sweetheart?
Hi, hello, welcome to stream.
I'm good. Just, you know, existing. I need to level up Robin, Himiko. Where's my Robin? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did you hear, Fartface? We got a giveaway going on in the YouTube. Yee, the Farina building video. Helia, if you could do me a huge solid and, go ahead and, share that video for everyone, that would be amazing. I've also started working out, chat. So I have been working out for 20 minutes every single day for the last 3 days, which is really important to me. And I feel amazing. I've also started eating healthier. Sunday is my wife. I love him. Yes, Fei Xiao's leveled up. I promise we'll get to the story, but this game is just addicting. I mean, there's a story? Yes! I mean, there's a story quest I haven't finished yet. I'm trying to get to this so I can unlock the last area. I love that my chair. Oh, that's so nice. Heated chair? I need a new chair. No, I can level up my venue. Go fuck yourself. Can I get Jinyuan? Can I get husband? Yeah! Ask and you shall receive. And Topaz, let's go. Currently working on Penacony for the memories, and then I'll be done with the memories. Wife. 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 Oh. I love this silly little game. It's so silly, and I love it. Let's go. Hi, Jama. Thanks to the dailies. How you doing, sweetheart? This game is really addicting. It's so bad. Dude, I can sit here all day and just... Finally! Come on, give me some, like, a new character? Okay. I don't know how to get to the BB, but we're gonna get to the BB, I swear. Oh, I got Black Swan. I know. Okay, so, it really is a bug. Interesting, interesting. What the fuck? What the fuck? So, apparently, if you're having trouble talking in chat, there is a bug going around claiming you are banned when you're not. Please log in and log out again, and I will figure this out. Cause, I have people being like, I can't talk, and I'm like, but I didn't ban you. Here's Albert, chat. Hang on. Woo!
Hi, hello, welcome to stream.
Oh my god, he's back! Yo, I'm so sorry. That was not on anyone's end. Twitch just was like, you're suspicious. Not sure why. I am so sorry. All vendors do have links except for my wife. Sunday. Anyone who puts pineapple on pizza is suspicious. Do you put pineapple on pizza, though, is the question. Also, I've actually never liked the idea of that because the pineapple gets so crunchy and gross.
Hello, welcome to stream.
Hello, Bane. How you doing? Okay, I finally got Bronya. How you doing, sweetheart? Thanks for coming in. And Nabooch, you were asking earlier, before the whole thing happened. I am still so sorry, Willow Lamau. You can enter the giveaway on YouTube. We ship across the world. It's a thank you for 10k subs on YouTube. Where is she? That's fair. I've done some of the story questing, but right now I'm doing the event. And I can't stop playing it, so you're safe for now. Dude, it's so addicting. It's not even funny. I need my wife, though. Hang on. There he is. Wife. I love Sunday. There we go. I finally collected all the memories. Fushuan? Did I even level her up? The Flame Reaver is my wife. That is a statement. Where is she? I need to level you up 10 more times. Yes, for anybody who is new, I think we still have like a day or two left on the sponsorship for Matchington Mansion. Let me triple check that. And thank you for the stretch. I actually needed that. I've actually started working out every day for 20 minutes, and it's a lot better than doing like an hour workout every few days. We have 1 day left. It would be really, really cool if you guys could go ahead and play the game. These wedges? What the fuck did you make? Potato wedges? Because that sounds delicious. Also, I am now saving everything for R5, whatever the fuck it is. Light cone, whatever words I'm genshining. Coffee is best to superimpose. No. I'm thinking of. I want to get the maximum amount of. What's his name? Dan Hung in By Birder Lune whenever they rerun his ass. I actually don't like coffee that much. Hi, Artie. Thank you for the dailies. Also, I did see that I am. And like I said, guys, if you want to help me out, it's absolutely free to do so. Feel free to download the Matchington game. It's actually really fun to play. It's a nice clicker game, matching game. I feel like I always gravitate towards the depressed ones or the crazy ones. Look, I like my life Sunday. I need to recruit 3 more assistants. Time to pull. Yeah, I did. I got all the memories, so... Sunday is definitely a wife. There she is. Hello, Ron May. Also, I love how he covers his little face. Ah! When they get their full source Easter event? Not, it's actually their 2-year anniversary event, so... Shut up. Yeah, Castris deserves hugs. No, you right. You so right. Okay, I got the Herta. Hi, Marcy. Hi, baby. I pulled for her. I had to. I got her light cone too. She's so pretty. I can't. For real. Oh my lord. I got Skrullum. Why can't he be playable? Where's wife? Wait, do I have everyone, that means? Okay, goody. Okay, so Herta, her, and her. Genuine, Adventurine, and Skrullum. I should have Adventurine. Uh... I'm not really a day one player for Honkai. Wife! Look at him! Lick. No sustain, maybe. I don't have him either. The only I don't have a lot of characters, actually. Alright, hang on, chat. rotate Sunday in a microwave right away. As you can see, I definitely have OCD. Okay, so the Herta. Where is Herta? I'm trying. Who do I even have out right now? Okay, so Jinhua needs to be leveled up, okay. I don't know. I think it's 999 would probably make sense.
Hi. Baby. Did you want 11? Is that what you want?
Okay. Oh yeah, I would assume. I like this game mode way too much. Robin! As if right on cue, Pom Pom is here. Alright, I'm happy with... This game is so stupidly fun. I haven't done this one either. But I'm going to, hang on. In your... So, currently, the characters that I have are these. And the ones I'm working on building, I have almost finished Treeby. Mighty's pretty decent, although he could be better, though he does a lot of damage. I have to work on his traces. I finished up Treeby's traces the other day. And so, basically, I'm working on one character at a time. So, Treeby's pretty much done when it comes to traces. It's just that the relics she has suck. Casterus, on the other hand, I haven't even touched. I just kind of gave her some... Look at her fucking... It's a fucking dragon, chat. Look at this shit. So now what I could do is I could either farm for Mighty or farm for Casterisk. And I'm kind of leaning towards farming for him today because I've already really worked on Treeby. So I think I'm going to work on Mighty first. And I don't even need support characters that he works up that good. Dragon.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless. At it. Show no mercy.
Wanted to doubt farewell.
Here is thunder. Burn it all. Now accept your punishment.
I will, sir.
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Oh, yeah.
Forever doomed. I am struck. Forever doomed.
Here, try this.
Wanted to doubt farewell.
Here is thunder. Burn it all.
Deep breath.
Show no mercy.
After this fight, I'm gonna restart the fight, and then I'm gonna go grab lunch.
Fury upon you. Conflict is pitiless. So
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
show no mercy.
Alright, I will be back in a little second, chat. And, if you're not following the stream, make sure to follow. It's free to do so. Helps me out as a streamer.
I'll be back. I'm gonna grab some food. I'm hungry.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy. Forever doomed. I am strife. Burn it all. Now accept your punishment. Here is thunder.
Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Here is thunder. Forever doomed. Show no mercy.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Conflict is pitiless. Burn it all.
Deep breaths.
Show no mercy.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Here is thunder. Ha! Forever doomed. Conquer all lands.
Here, try this.
So feeble. Now accept your punishment.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Conflict is pitiless.
turned. I have nummies. Mercy.
Serenity is before me.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Baby. I need you to move so that I don't run you over. Thank you, darling.
Watch over you and guide you on your path. Tormented doubt, farewell.
Conflict is pitiless.
Serenity is before me.
Here is thunder. Show no mercy.
Is of no consequence. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Baby. I can't give you this. It'll kill you.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
You're not allowed to have teriyaki chicken.
Burn it all. I am Strike. Forever doomed.
Deep breaths.
Show no mercy.
I don't know how to build Mighty. All I know is I think he's supposed to have a shit ton of HP.
Accept your punishment.
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Here is thunder.
Unless I'm wrong about that.
Burn it all. Conflict is pitiless.
No. No.
Show no mercy.
Here, try this.
Forever doomed. Fury upon you. Here is thunder. Burn it all. Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
All right. Baby. No. Stop it. Oh, I gotta wait 27 minutes for that? Okay. Characters, Mighty Traces.
Each pattern is a mark of blood from the past.
Hey, Lily man, thanks so much for the follow, sweetheart. I appreciate you. That wasn't even enough. Now, there is one thing I despise about Honkai Star Rail compared to Genshin, and that is the fact that there's so much materials required to level up a character. It pisses me off.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Here is thunder. Burn it all. Now accept your punishment.
Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Tormented doubt, farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Here is thunder.
Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
It took me weeks to get Sunday and Jinyuan to max.
Through my blood, burn it all.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Here, this thunder. Forever doomed.
Serenity is before me. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Conflict is pitiless.
No.
Burn it all.
Serenity is before me.
Here, this thunder.
Torment and doubt, farewell. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy.
Alright. Hoping. We can do a little bit with that one. I do like that there is, like, a transfer system. Alright, so he's pretty okay now. I'm happy with that. He'll do a lot better damage. Yeah, look at that. 170. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, shit. That's actually really good. Okay, I am going to go back and use both of these just to get more of this. To activate that sooner, because holy shit, that's really good. Basically,
Serenity is
if
before
you get his
me.
HP higher,
This thunder.
he does more damage.
Forever doomed.
Way more damage.
I'll accept your punishment. Through my blood, forever doomed.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Serenity is before me. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Here, this thunder. Ha! Burn it all. Show no mercy.
Here, try this.
Forever doomed. I'll accept your punishment. Conflict is pitiless.
Deep breath.
Cover all lands. Burn it all.
Yeah, I love Mighty. He's so good. I barely built this man.
Here, try this.
Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Here, this thunder. Forever doomed. Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy. Ha! Burn it all. I'll accept your punishment.
I can't tell if that's 11k or 1000.
Thunder.
And I'm gonna assume it's 1000. Because,
Forever doomed.
my Lynx is doing 2000, not killing them.
Deep breath.
Okay, I have enough minus the weekly boss drop, which I can barely do at this one, so we're gonna put in Firefly, remove him, and put in my links. That should be good, right? Yeah, yeah.
Target sighted. All units on alert.
Hi! Hi, sorry I didn't read your chat. Hello, what's going on, my friend Kef, and over the YouTube chat?
Sam, awaiting orders. Detonate.
I'm so everything.
No,
To
you cannot
ashes!
have this. Hi.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
What, Marcy?
Watch over
I'm in
you.
a moment.
Guide you on your path.
Sorry, my friend, I was responding to
Show
a
no
message.
mercy.
How you doing?
You are not worthy.
I only got the audio issues resolved. That's good.
Set the seas
Okay.
ablaze!
Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Fight to live!
Right now. Oh, Fate Night Skyclap? Damn. It is on peak right now.
Doubt, farewell.
Here is thunder.
I hated this fight so much.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy. Detonate.
I'm so everything. Burns to ashes! Fight to live! You are not worthy. Attack detected.
Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Set the seas ablaze!
Finally. Did you kick me in the ass?
Tormented doubt, farewell.
Here is thunder.
Set the seas ablaze! I think something bit me.
Serenity is before me.
Marcy,
Watch over you and guide
shush.
you on your path.
You're not allowed to have this. Can you not knock my microphone around? Thank you. No! Stop it. Stop.
Tormented doubt, farewell.
We ain't on TikTok. Nope. I'm cursing as much as I fucking want. You can fucking swear. Don't say any slurs and we'll be fine.
Set the seas ablaze!
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Fight to live! Set the seas ablaze!
Finally. What'd I get? No, yeah, I curse like a drunken sailor. Like, I do. I do. Almighty Mouse.
Each pattern is a mark of blood from the past.
I'm not too upset with that. Baby, I love you. Ah, that's kind of what I wanted to go into. I have no relic material. I also barely have any of these, like... Oh, yeah, that's so much better. He's really well built for no reason. Compared to everyone else. Because by Sunday, he's maxed out. His light cone's maxed out. He's got really good relics. And he's got a good crit ratio. Although, I wish he had higher crit rate. Genuine's pretty good. His traces are also all maxed out. And then I have Lynx, who's pretty much done. I'm probably not going to care about these until, like, later. Her Lynx light cone is maxed out. She's got these. Firefly is lacking, and so is half of my 5 stars. As a matter of fact, some of these characters I don't even use.
Hi. I'm kidnapping you. No, you cannot have it.
Yeah, he does. He's so much easier to build. So we are gonna go ahead and go up back onto the main quest line. So if y'all don't want spoilers,
Misery and bliss.
just be careful.
The same no matter where you go.
And for anyone asking, no, I do not play on Xbox. I play on PC. I just have an Xbox controller.
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
Lord Anaxagoras, oh, I've heard so much about you. Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who
Yeah,
bears Circe's
you're
court
good.
and a survivor of the Grove Calamity. Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed. And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Everyone, stand down.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not...
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Oh.
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and mettle the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation...
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else.
Ooh.
As you know, these walls have ears. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles.
Yeah.
sound that soothes the soul.
Whoa.
Welcome back to the hub of the demigod counts. Surely you were this time. May the both of us.
Oh my.
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have. As expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
Oh.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation
Marcy.
so that I can serve the commoners
No.
alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formality.
Well, you say that now, but surely you...
You worry too much. She won't show her.
Even someone like...
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess. Well, you're well aware how valuable
I don't
Cersei's
care.
core talk is cheap. So you'd better...
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a... Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves. Continuing from the earlier topic, she is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Is there anyone present who can swear by...
I believe you're aware of Castorus the Executioner. Long before I returned to Akama, Aglaya had already dispatched her to monitor me. If I weren't able to reach this place in time, I would have been forced to meet Thanatos first. As compared to a comprehensive plan with uncertain results, if you decide to cut open my chest and remove the core flame, wouldn't that settle her nerves even more? Everything is in place. She just needs the right timing.
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat. However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaya are only... Tell me, what are you...
Although the circumstances are rather unfortunate from an objective point of view, it is an undeniable fact that ever since the Grove was attacked, I have become the de facto leader of the Grove.
Honestly, I'm probably not gonna pull for him.
The
I
Council
really
of
don't like
Elders
it.
needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaya. And it's evident that the Academy wields considerable influence. At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of time. Of course, this also means that I will hold a crucial vote at the Citizens' Assembly.
In the name of Kefali, Akama, at this stage, the Council of Elders has vowed to...
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet.
I like
in
him though.
civilized
Can he be
manner.
playable?
As the Theoros, I have observed the fall.
Oh,
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady...
so you were holding back just... So tell me, Anaxagoras,
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her. However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch... No. More like at the next Citizens' Assembly. That young lady...
Oh?
Is that... If Aglaya can seize me in full... Is this the outcome that you...
Fine. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. Unless, of course, you...
Well, what...
I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
dying to know what I'm after, hmm?
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answers soon enough.
Oh.
I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
That's a core flame. But which one? Oh god. Oh, that was easier than I thought.
Unexpected. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me. I have no reason to.
You may not, but Kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akama. She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well
so
be
pretty,
plotting
Marcy.
something nefarious against the Titan. Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are... It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person.
You need to stop chasing my food, little miss.
Please, go. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the Holy Mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Can you walk any slower?
Go on ahead. Take this, Ian.
I have to admit.
Because I know I believe
I don't like them putting
Yo!
chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand?
Skywalker!
Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
Teeny raid? Nah. I accept all raids.
Honestly,
Pretty good. How are
this
you?
is my first time going up to
What a splendid view.
Well, and even though I've come this far...
I must be...
Oh? Haven't you been in... All right. We're to...
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening...
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight.
Why? I know...
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till...
Wait. Hey.
Huh?
Do we...
What were you streaming? Hopefully your stream went well. Oh, it's fantastic. I love it.
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Nias.
Huh. It's unfortunate the Black Tide destroyed every last...
How could that be even a creation of Georios?
Hey, Sarces.
Nias? No.
I just saw him.
No.
This is...
Ooh, that's awesome. Yep, the honking of the star railing is, you know, here.
The fruits of a long journey.
You two again.
Do. I will find all of the coins. Okay. Okay, that's the end over there. Can't go over here. So there must be some over here. Aha. I'm missing one more. Coin of Whimsy. Found it.
blazing. He's truly
Enough about me.
Cows. I've never heard of this.
Look on the bright side, Nias. Hey!
Yes, it's still you and Nias, but
Chaos.
never mind. The souls of
What?
beats me. Let's just keep going.
Know your limits.
Fine.
a melodious sound that soothes the soul.
Let's do this then. Okay. 1. I'm stuck. Okay. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. I need to hit the button. I give up on that one. That one's confusing.
So,
Of course. If I knew we had
Oh,
to climb
Lenny,
a
how
mountain,
you doing today,
I wouldn't
sweetheart?
have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
Thank you for the follow. I
I'm not
appreciate
getting
it.
anything of value from.
I would sooner throw. I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all. Training would.
Calypso. She's one of the snow. She can't be. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell? Circes? Daggone.
Controller?
Doesn't matter. I can do this myself. Looks like I'm nearly there now. The land of the dead.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I hope your cosplays went well.
Oh, beautiful old world. Where are you now? Oh, legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we...
We're here. Finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question. But all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then. Let me uncover the truth for myself. Did I still fail to make it in time?
Oh.
Huh? So, I'm back here again. This is... I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst-case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes. I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else. Yet you are born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Circe's question. The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Circe's question and reclaim my body. But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant. Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
What are you thinking about? Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the Great Tree. Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Circe's. Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars, and their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree, because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot. Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Circe's. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves. But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. It's just... I never thought Grey... Yeah, there's... In any case...
Basically, Aquila was like, nah, bro, you ain't allowed to leave. I love the music, though.
Really now? Or you could... I'm kidding, Danny.
It's of no consequence.
Show no mercy.
Why do I only have 3 people in my party? Where
Trinity
is
before me.
my mighty?
This thunder!
Torment and doubt, farewell. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Conflict is pitiless!
Show no mercy.
The black... Anyway, never mind that. This is new. Might is an yet. It is also this very blasphemer that Circe's favors. Oh? Let me have... By the look... Sure, go ahead. The Grove of Epiphany is as the Sage of the Venerate. If we were to place this...
I don't really care. I genuinely don't need. I want to go back to, like...
That's what I'd like. I have a bad feeling about this. Could there be more to what
This trial is fitting. Serenity is before me.
Here, this thunder!
Deep breath. I think something bit me.
Watch over
I
you
need a 4th
and guide
person.
you on your path.
Show no mercy.
Nope. Get off the table. Thank you.
Was that it? Conflict is pitiless!
Here, try this.
Here, this thunder!
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Conflict is pitiless!
Thank you. Ooh.
the Librariophilia, a place where the Grove stores its collection of tomes. Other than books written by the 7 schools, you can also find philosophical texts, ballads, and religious writings from the Outlands. We've had more than our fair share. Nice? No need to hold yourself back, Danny. You can just tell it like it is. Whew. You've got me there. Some said you could. There are too many books in the Librariophilia. Flipping through them all will take too long. Why do...
The heartbeat is kind of...
I can already see... Why else would they call are the Titans true? They marched him straight to the seat of though what he took on in the end was the first Anaxa would have probably been needless to say. You claim to be studying souls, yet you are, in fact, defiling them and Anaxa always wears an eye patch, never removing it, even every being in the world. Thankfully, they had one by one. It was only after a brief silence that he answered. I have never denied. Yes. By the way, this stack of complaint letters has reminded me of a place in the Grove. I'm talking about an... It's a well-kept... Even the
heartbeat really
administrator
is
of the
kind of
Grove in
creepy.
this state.
That's, so creepy.
This is the place, but materials for alchemical No, not... Huh? What's going on? Danny? My biggest fear. Anaxa was carrying out experiments on... Yes, this is what... Do you remember when the black tide was approaching? That's right. Put yourself in his shoes. No. Exactly. When the black tide came, the true reason Anaxa headed to the Luminary Throne was to transmute and fuse himself with the Titan's core flame. No. Judging from how he reacted after the event, the Like, what? No. He's after Kefali.
Oh, shit.
Sir, this sky above us.
Of course not. This is just an image from the day-night cycle has been lost to this world.
So that students like you may still learn about the night sky, astronomers have harnessed the Titan's miraculous power to manipulate the light. Much like how this...
So...
You mustn't conclude that, Anaxa. You should know that often people know...
Then they're just deluding themselves. We have already realized that
so much time has passed since you sowed the seeds of doubt in my heart, child.
Why? Because we'll face death?
As a sage of the Venerationists, my soul has already become inextricably linked to the great, but above all else.
But I can, sir.
You're right. Go. Find out what we are.
Child of humanity, you didn't go to such lengths for an...
So, you figured it out. If I were as foolish as a Dromus.
So basically, he wants to merge his body and soul with Kefali.
Before their greatness, begging for the gods' prophetic wisdom. Well, sorry to disappoint, but I'm no Dromus. Alas, I am a human, standing tall on 2 feet, possessing both intellect and pride.
Before such power, does it make any difference whether you're a human or a Dromus?
I'm sure you're familiar with the story of the Styxians. When the raging waves threatened to swallow them, they didn't just give up and become sitting ducks. No. They constructed a dam that kept the roaring tide at bay, chaining down the mad Fagusa. They call me a blasphemer, Circes. But that doesn't mean I deny the existence of gods. It's just... as I see it, Titans are simply a force that mankind has yet to find a way to tame.
Oh? If power that rivals the Titans is what you crave, why not conform to the prophecy and brave the trial?
Why stop at harnessing the power of the Titans when I can do so much more? The source of life is what I wish to grasp, to understand what makes up the soul, and to learn what we really are. Thanks to you, I've had the chance to personally verify, in more ways than one, that the soul indeed ceases to exist in death. But where there is death, there is life. And where there is an end, there must also be a beginning. How then is a soul born? That was the only unknown variable left in my calculations.
And by the sound of it, you have already formed a conjecture.
My man was trying to create life.
No, I have already drawn a conclusion. In my journey unto death just now, I finally saw the answer with my own eyes.
Professor Anaxa, I'm here. His life hangs by a thread. I must ask you to refrain from taking any unnecessary steps.
Of course. I'll bring this to a conclusive end. And however, in accordance with the principle of equivalent exchange.
As you wish.
Don't you care to know what the price might be?
It's a matter of uncovering the truth about the Death Titan and his survival. This may be the only time I can ever save someone's life. There is no need for me to think twice.
I see.
Indulge me. Am I correct to say that you intend to prove Thanatos' whereabouts and prove the...
Before I begin, I must... As unrelated as these two propositions, the reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier.
Anaxa, you were...
Yes, I am but a living dead man now.
Okay, whoa, man. Sir?
But truly, man, that's not all.
And I've told you that I have no...
Because that wasn't you. That was Calypso.
Calypso?
Huh? That's the... And surely you jest.
It seems you've lost... Use your head, Circes. Since all of this took place in the realm of the dead, the living cannot step foot into that world. So who could they be? The answer is evident. Those fallen heroes are the mortal incarnations of the Titans before their ascensions to godhood.
Holy shit.
The gods aren't master creators born out of thin air, and they are no different from humans, because they all evolved from one. Does this answer disappoint you?
Yes, because you...
Even on the off chance that you speak the truth.
I knew you, but it matters not.
You can...
Humans cannot return from the dead, but all we need to do is look at this from a... If I'm reborn as Kefali, I can rebuild the world and...
I'm fucking sorry? He wants to be reborn as
I have
Kefali.
news from Hyacinth and Dunhung.
Kefali? But what could an...
That is not possible. He is indeed the great performer. No need for guilt, for this is good news to us. The Council of Elders has found themselves a traitorous ally. What we should be doing now is to keep being Akima's political center. The Demigod Council holds just as much significance as the Vortex of Genesis. Till then...
Preposterous! The Christos heirs only have their standing.
It's been a while. What is that supposed to mean? Is this really the sort of
It has indeed been some time, Lord Gradaros.
Shh! Keep it down. Be more vigilant. I've already ordered my people to hold them back, but we should still lay low.
My bad.
Did you hear thunderclaps last night? Thunderclaps are beacon signals of strife. They are a message from the young lord. He threw a spear bearing several words at Akama.
Watch out. The Flame Reaver is back.
I guessed as much.
I figured this is something you would want to know. We criminal...
You have my gratitude.
Remind her to be on her toes while you're at it. Those lackeys she keeps undercover have been going in and out of the city a lot more...
That's...
Looks like you can...
We should get back.
By Kefali into Lenten above, as the Theoros I have observed.
Aglaya!
I know about the poisonous fangs of that king snake through the golden threads. In the past...
What?
It is no longer about eloquence or arguments. I have been a demigod for far too long, that I hardly... This has come a lot sooner than I expected.
Yes, this is...
It is far easier for the Council of Elders to... There is no glory in winning this debate. But that makes having respect for humans so much more priceless.
I appreciate what you've taught.
Oh, you've done well, Lord Calictus. Let me take over and personally close this debate for today. Dearest counselors, let it be known that I sorely
I hate
miss
her
the blissful
so
times
much
portrayed
and want
in
to skip all of her dialogue.
Yet, in the present, people from all over are forced to leave their homeland to seek refuge in the holy city, where they hope to rest under Kefali's protection. All of us have. We didn't have a choice in the past, but now the Council of Elders brings to the table a new possibility. Would you rather strive toward the unheard of Era Nova, or return to the prosperous Era Chrysia of our past? Now, which of the two would lead?
We all know that Era Chrysia is a thing of the past, Lady Kindness. Please, enlighten me. How does the Council of Elders plan to turn back time?
Let the three Titans of Calamity be born, and Erechrysia is nevermore. But bring demise to those Titans, and Erechrysia will descend upon us again. Know that the Council of Elders is never one to make empty promises. Look at who we have on our side. Anaxagoras, one of the Grove's 7 sages, and Castorus, Idonia's goddess. With the help of these 2 heroes, I can promise...
Aren't they Chrysos heirs?
It's clear from the start that these heroes do not get along well in their group. All the more proof that Aglaya is unfit to speak on behalf of every Chrysos.
Castorus? Why are you standing over?
You finally arrived, and
don't worry, Aglaya. Tell me, dear citizen, if we successfully retreat and return Thanatos' core flame without anyone passing the Death Titan's...
The answer is simple.
He's one of the 7 sages. Your proposal is much too idealistic. As long as the Black Tide still exists, how can we go back to the old days?
Remember what I previously said? Kephale's core flame is guarded by the secret power of the Council of Elders. Plus,
I feel like Anaxa's fucking around and finding out.
Any external perceptions. Tell me, dear citizens, have any of you ever seen even a glimpse of the threat that this person is talking about anywhere within the walls of this majestic...
Oh. Citizens, let's...
After the destruction of the 3...
Yes!
This is bad.
Anaxa, pray tell. Everything that you've mentioned hinges on the premise that we...
Thank you, Lady Aglaya, for still caring about... For Castorus, Idonia's goddess of death.
What? With that, thereafter, if we are able to go...
With the balance shattered, the Akama has chosen.
Aglaya, dear Aglaya.
Wag your tongue as much as you like. Since the flame...
What?
Wife. Playing his wife.
Well, it seems...
My apologies, everyone.
In that...
In actuality, a past...
The reason I say this is as I've mentioned earlier.
Anaxa?
Yes.
Have you heard of this tale? A tale about the ocean gods. It was a seaside town which enjoyed the ocean breeze and glorious, peaceful time until one day it barged into the tall queen assembled 300. It was then that the princess was reborn. The queen was overjoyed, blissfully unaware that the evil dragon's soul worse still, the terrifying death had consumed.
Until?
Oh,
so... And yet, what...
A miracle that I created with alchemy.
My goodness.
Quiet, Titan. Continue to enjoy this blood.
Dragon, huh?
In that case...
I
So
think
basically...
that this so-called alchemy was a tenuous analogy added to the story by future generations. After all, you've never heard of a tradition of alchemy in your hometown before, have you?
So let me just clarify that this man is like defying death.
Indeed. Before I left home to pursue my...
Therefore, we can...
A fable, you say?
I guess it might...
Oh?
Huh.
What?
No.
Indeed. Of course. What is your question?
If I impart, would you use it?
What? What kind of...
Oh?
Death is an if such, after all. My time.
You shall wither. It is a pity that fate...
Is there no other way of...
I'm afraid that the meaning is clear. Between my sister and me.
Fortune makes fools of us all.
At this point, they were only missing one core flame on their flame chaser journey.
My sister is prepared. How absurd. What should we do?
Since Chaos is willing to guide all of us and leave this...
That's right. Don't...
Trial. But these three people must not...
Amphorius' history before the Titans were born was I have long held three hypotheses.
Calypso and this warrior.
Regarding this Manias, are you...
Of course. Though...
Looks like you have...
Yes. This is the...
Completely separating courage, honor.
Please, young lady. Witness my fall.
I do not understand. Why would you dare to sacrifice yourself for a future that you won't get to witness?
Because this is our destiny. Furthermore, a valorous death before glorious return has always been the path. Let's chat, young lady. Since there's still time, I'm not worried about...
Of course. This has the embodiment of Nikador's divinity. He entrusted his life to us and allowed humankind to end his madness.
Lord!
That means...
Looks like one hypothesis of mine has already been proven true. These heroes are the true forms of the Titans, before they attain their divinity. If so, the chosen one of death that he speaks of is...
Polixia!
If this is true, as long as we can find out where she went, we'll naturally be able to figure out the location of the Death Titan.
But before that... Nikador's courage...
I've heard that these... sealed within...
They use their...
honor.
And finally...
Cheer up, young lady.
All farewells. Although only a sliver of your soul remains, you remain so optimistic.
To be honest, I am just enjoying...
Enjoying?
Indeed.
They are such unique characters, but the idea that the gods were originally humans and then eventually changed into that is incredible.
And now I have reached the journey's end. When I look back and see the grand epic that I've personally written, how could I not revel in that fact?
But when you depart the mortal realm, won't all of your accomplishments be reduced to nothing? Separation and death are two sides of the same coin. Reconciling this doesn't come easily for a mortal.
Finally, let me recount to you a story of mine, young lady. The first time I returned from the battlefield, I felt extremely hollow. The calamity had devoured everybody on the battlefield but me. When I returned to the city alone, the citizens held a banquet for me that was far from pleasant. I felt as though I was still on the battlefield, and the person who had returned was nothing but an empty shell. It was late into the night by the time the banquet ended. My head still reeling, I returned alone to the barracks. On the way back, I encountered someone. It was a crazed scholar looking at the night sky and muttering to himself by the side of the road. Although I tripped over him and fell, I wasn't angry in the slightest. And maybe because I saw myself in him, I inexplicably asked him a question. Do you think that it'd be better if we just died on the roadside like a couple of stray dogs? To my surprise, he shrugged his shoulders and sighed.
How does someone who is currently experiencing death, dying and living, afford the same amount of bliss?
Alright, while the ad's running, this runs, I'm gonna go get some ice cream.
Go away and don't block
I want
my
ice cream.
starlight.
Are you trying to say that there is no difference between living and dying? For they are both journeys that lead toward death?
That's exactly what life is, and death is, but a scale to measure how valuable the journey was. Journeys and epics are only glorious and magnificent because all things eventually fade to dust. Therefore, young lady, don't detest your fate. Instead, willingly and respectfully embrace it.
The embodiment of strife telling me about the majesty of the world.
Indeed. I believe that when the fated moment eventually arrives, you will be able to understand my words. It is time for me to knock on death's door. I will set up a long table at the end of the road and humbly await your arrival. When that moment finally comes, let us drink and be merry then.
I knew this day would eventually come.
Are the both of you ready?
Mm-hmm. Polixia. I'm here. What? This...
This is quite interesting indeed.
Is this... Polixia's sister? Is it... me? Now, it's time for us to fulfill our promises. Are you afraid? What are you afraid of?
That I won't be able to do it.
Okay, Chad, I have ice cream.
You shall wither, and through that, the dead will sprout again from the remains, and be reborn with the dead flame. As foretold in the prophecy, and according to our vows, once it all ends, we must face our fated moment head-on.
Even if it was prophesized, do we have no say in the matter? It's so unfair. Why are we the only ones who are forced into mutual destruction? Let me do it, sister. Let me be death's sacrifice. I was never long for this world anyway. But you're different. I was the one who wasted your life after all.
You're wrong, Polixia. I don't think that my life was wasted. Just the opposite. When I finally arrived at this destination and looked back at the journey I took, I discovered that flowers had long since bloomed along the path I walked.
Why does she look like Casterus? What did I miss?
It was you who sowed the seeds for this sea of flowers. Besides, I have lived a fulfilling life. Even though I was fated for sacrifice, none of the things that I've experienced will dissipate. Instead, they'll forever live on as memories inside your head. Will they?
How could my memories of you ever compare to the actual you?
Well then, tell me. What exactly are we?
I don't know.
I don't know either. But regardless of what the answer is, regardless of how we're shaped by others, or even by this world, ever since we were born, the fact that we existed was predestined, and nothing could erase it. This is why I will always, always be by your side. We're twins, after all. All right, my dear Polixia. It's time to extract my heart and light the flame of death. After that, use it to plant the first bud in the prophesied new world.
If I imparted my knowledge of the art, would you use it to resurrect?
Death is an if such a mighty power. Even now, this is why, in the prophesized new world, go now. Return to the ocean god's treasured pearl, our hometown.
Whoa.
I shall open wide the entrance to the nether realm and grant you a second life. The living beings on this earth shall respond. Remember, do not look back on the land of the dead. And do not ask for the price of our equivalent exchange. Let me be the one to pay it.
Oh shit. So she sacrificed herself to bring back Casterus.
Everybody, we've come to the end. Unfortunately, I am not compatible with the Supreme Being, so I was unable to completely fuse their soul into my own body. However, being able to glean all this from them is exciting enough. I'm certain of this now. Before the Titans that we are well acquainted with were born, a group of heroes roamed the land. These heroes followed a prophecy and took possession of divine authorities one by one, until they eventually became the pantheon of the new world. Just like the flame chase journey of today, Amphorius's history is cyclical in nature.
I was just about to say, it's literally a cycle. It'll always be a cycle.
I believe that this is the truth behind the Era Nova as
Besides, those twins in the past, even
Are their whereabouts truly unknown? In our world, there exists a city which...
But the people there worship Vagusa and bear no relation to Thanatos. I will.
Take this.
This is.
The new Sporist masterpiece. The Philosopher's Stone. It was made by transmuting, remember? I've mentioned, think about the story of the dragon. This stone will lead you to your real hometown, allowing you to reform the—
You still look as
simple. I shall merely admit to the entire world that my experiment was a failure. However, my line of thinking, actions speak louder than words, Castoris. With
I've already searched for so long, but before I leave...
That was the world imprinted in Kefali's soul. If we are to prove its existence...
I understand.
Hey, child of...
Don't get antsy. I still remember as a scholar. I do not wish to offer...
I merely wanted to ask, if so,
Why not? When I was a child, now I'm merely forsaking my body.
Why are you always finding ways to die?
This is but a necessary sacrifice on my path to transform into the pure...
Can someone who's dead even...
No. It means that I can actually ascend to godhood. And...
Okay, you freak. Currently.
That's...
Lady Aglaya, you know that the core flame of death has always been the greatest unknown regarding the Era Nova, which is why both you and Kindness desire to gain the power to control that core flame. Professor Anaxa has come to a consensus with Kindness. They want to suspend the trial but I know this runs counter to your wishes. So long as we do not usher in Era Nova, the Black Tide will never be eradicated. Even with Lord Mighty honestly, it's difficult for me to assess the pros. The Titan could be very near. I cannot let this chance slip by.
Well said. You already had every reason to seek an audience with Thanatos. A world without death.
If fate dictates that my path must oppose yours... Lord Mighty showed me that without taking the first step...
I have always hoped to hear you speak your mind, Styxia. I visited that place in the past. Though it is now an island, go. I will not stand in your way. Castoris.
I hate to put a damper if Styxia is now an
The answer is quite in the mids. Zagreus once made the domain of the dead, and if they could do that, I'll see you at Memorial Palace at Action Hour tomorrow.
Finally.
Well, none can know all things.
Oh.
Nor be skilled in all crafts. Her works are too early for the living to comprehend.
I saw the spell the professor carved on his body.
If it's just for odd jobs, students are a better gamble. For a while...
He is panicked by the flow of time, for his work is yet done. Yet to...
So 2 out of 5 for Annexa. Hi, Artie. Thank you for the
Is
like.
this Welcome to the Twilight Courtyard. How can I help you?
Wow.
So, Cypher's gonna be joining us soon. Somewhere here. Oh, so there's more. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going then.
Hey, friend! Is the debate finally over? Did you win?
No.
What a glorious defeat. You sure know how to look on the bright side. Well, moving on. I was hard at work even while you were at the debate. I borrowed a mountain of books from Cass to see if I could find a way to solve your problem. Let's see. I still have... only 32 books to go. Really? Oh, you're right.
Later, somewhere in Okama.
Cass? Lady Treeby. Is something troubling you? I just wanted to speak to Lady Trian for a bit. No matter how breathtakingly beautiful, Has anyone told you that your eyes are sparkling today? Is that a figure of speech? In the past, when you did smile once in a while, all of us could see that your heart remained troubled even as you smiled. Lady Treeby, you know perfectly well that see you tomorrow is nothing but a white lie. I hope your toughness is not a mask hiding a lonely heart. Cass, you hardly ever talked of your past. none of us knows what you went through, apart from Maggie. But we know it must have been filled with pain and hardships, as it is the fate every Chrysosaur is destined to live out. We are just happy for you that the core flame you're meant to inherit has finally surfaced.
Isn't it a little too soon to say that?
But you already know where tomorrow is, don't you? There's no need to rely on anyone else. Just give it your all and leave no regrets. We have always believed that your embrace is just as warm as everyone else's. Because we embrace others to comfort them. And Cass, you're the kindest Chrysosaur we know.
Thank you, Lady Treeby. This feeling... it's hard to put into words. I suddenly found myself with so many wishes. So much I want to accomplish before setting off.
Then go do it, Cass. Trian was actually working on a surprise gift for you. It's a pity she didn't get to finish it. But now Trinan and I are working on it, and we'll make sure to give it to you. So, let's meet back here when you return from Styxia. Safe travels. See you tomorrow!
Who's knocking at my door?
Me. I hope I didn't wait. Huh? I'm here because of private matters, if it isn't too much to ask. It isn't a long way from here.
I'd love to go in and take a look. Have you heard?
Guys, she's following me. Girl.
Faith can dispel the black tide.
The streets are packed.
I want to vote! Tell me!
Take your ceramic shard engraved with the Kefali rune. Select the Council of Elders in your heart, and pray silently until the shard registers your choice. Then toss it.
The Council of Elders? More like the Council of Buffoons? The Black Tide took my hometown long ago! Who are they kidding with bringing back Erechrysia?
The Titans are just. So long as we do not...
Oh, please. The time when...
And I pray that Talanton smacks some sense into you with their scales.
That was... To this day, I still find it almost unreal that Akama is the only place illuminated by light amidst the crumbling ruins of Amphorius. And its people are even holding votes to reconcile differing opinions. This peaceful sight is making me forget that this is the end times. Before coming here, I had lived for many years in Idonia, a city of rime and frost. The people there were devotees of Thanatos, and were well known for their unique burial rites and traditions. Traditions that I played a major role in.
Wonder if she'll ever
Yes.
get rid of her
Back
curse.
in those days, I was trudging across the frosty plains on my own when I was expected to grant. Is that how you see it? No matter how kind or taking away someone's life. Their voices.
Ah. I know that feeling, but you must respect those walking to...
What you're asking me to do is, no matter the titles...
This won't be the first time that Edonia's fanatical nether warriors... Death is the might... Then let me tell... In Idonia, the great swords commonly used by executioners are called Draconian, in memory of Drakon, an elderly executioner. The sword has 3 air holes along its body. If the sword is swung down swiftly and accurately, the holes would make... But should the executioner have any hesitation, the holes would produce a piercing whistle. Every executioner after Drake... Pain for the dumb. I'm asking you to consider the source of the... Go. Walk with the dead and love them.
Please. No.
May you gain some insight.
Is...
No, this is just the beginning.
You executioner! Holy maiden!
Do it then. Execute. I curse you to live in eternity.
Damn, she really murdering everyone.
When will this ever end?
Come.
What are you trying to do?
I have the final resting.
You're not that old yet.
No. For I have come to fear. Cast. Child. It was... I've always known. Indeed. Yet you can end any sinful life.
It doesn't matter how lightly the Idonians take death, or how readily they...
I've taught you and cared for you as my... In the eyes of an Idonian, death is the end of life. A destination we will all eventually reach. Humans should not resist it, but learn how to face it. You can only live your life to the fullest after understanding this principle. And when you do, even if you eventually leave Idonia's protection, even if you must carry the curse forever, you can live with your head held high, like everyone else.
No! How can I?
Come now. It's time. Show me that you are a fitting holy maiden. Come now. It's time. I've already taught you all.
This mortal foe will watch over you and guide you on your path.
As you wish.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Show no mercy.
Embrace a new life.
The remedy is before me.
You two will head to the nether realm. Darkness with me. May death protect us.
So I like using Castorus.
This was the last time. The executioner, Elder Amunet. I have nothing but I erected a cenotaph. It was a long. It seems the most. How did it and why do they haunt my dream? I continued my travels to seek an answer. Initially, I was running away. Then, I started searching for it. And now, at the end, I just want to know if my touch, if my embrace, can do more than taking things away. Can I make anything? Can I leave anything behind?
I don't want to die. Please, I'm begging you, just let me go. I don't want to die, please. I don't want mercy like this. Just let me go. I need it. I don't.
Oh shit.
I hate these icy hands.
This is fully animated.
Get it over with. End its suffering. The Reaper has blessed your hands. Only you can grant them peace.
This is so sad. You're forcing a child to murder people.
Embrace death. Walk alongside it.
Oh, they're sharing a stick. She's using her shadow and the mirror to be like, those are my friends. Only she knows the true balance of life and death, as she can kill with a mere touch of her hands.
Is that you, Castoris? All of them have gone, heeding death's summon, crossing into their domain. I must go too. I don't fear it, just I have some regrets. Watching people leave this world again and again, it must be lonely for you. You must want to desperately embrace them before they go.
I can't. These hands, they're too cold.
But Big Sister Castoris, your hands are so warm. Just like anyone else's. So go on, don't hold back.
Give me a warm hug.
That was her first and only hug that she ever had.
Can hands like these really be warm?
Alright, dear,
On
maybe.
the day that Ornyx's trial ended, you must have had many questions. I felt just as confused. Why, as
He
someone
is dead
from
right now.
beyond the sky, were you so cruelly dragged into Amphorius's fate? I wished I could take action, but no matter how hard I try, I cannot simply interact with the living as ordinary people do. Even when we brushed against each other unintentionally in the grove, and it was obvious that nothing had happened. When an almost unattainable hope finally welled up in my heart. When I thought that perhaps my touch would no longer bring sorrow, fate declared to me, it wasn't that the curse of death had finally been lifted, but that your soul no longer belonged to this world. And there was nothing left for my hands to take. Nothing. And did I really think this time would be any different? It's not that I don't understand this reality, just that I'm unwilling to accept it. Having walked such a long road, I am still unable to find the answer to life and death. I am resigned to to eternal despair. Anything I wished to hold on to. From that moment on, I lacked the courage to confirm it again. Until Ornyx laid bare the cruel truth before us. But now, perhaps I might have one last chance. Long ago, Trinan read a prophecy to me. At the end of the Sea of Flowers, the souls of the living shall warm thy fingertips, and after an embrace, I found no surprise in it. Embraces in this world are born of reunion, and yet, things have taken a turn. I have no race for your sake. With that, let's put that aside for the moment. We've arrived. I want to retrieve a small gift. The journey to seek an audience with the Death Titan. No, it isn't. Look, it's right there. Huh? Where did it... What's going on? This is the coin of Zagreus. No doubt about it. It's a Lady Cipher, the demigod of Zagreus whom Lady Aglaia had spoken of. So many years have passed. Let's just do as the slates.
I was just talking to my roommate, chat.
Look,
and I was
it's
like,
right
let
there.
me know where you're gonna be here.
We must pursue her.
So that I can exist. And she's like, you don't exist already? And I'm like, nope.
Huh?
And then I'm like, I'm a
This is
figment
a
of your
trick she
imagination.
left for us.
Ooh. And she's like, look, as long as this figment of imagination pays the bills.
Ugh, she's incorrigible. This is how it should be. We must pursue her. Lady Cipher, please come on out.
You're still careless?
Since you know it's a gift for someone.
No. Since I know it's...
Name your price. I'm...
Why don't you two come over to my...
Piece of cake.
Alright, I'll see you there. Everyone cool with me collecting a deposit?
She's in...
Alrighty, chat. I think this is where we're probably gonna leave it for today. I know there's a lot more to do, but I got stuff to do. And 3 hours is a pretty good stream to me. So, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. And let's go to ending. For those over on YouTube, appreciate you coming. We're gonna go ahead and end the stream here, and I'm gonna be rating someone on Twitch. See you guys.